The world is rapidly changing. There is a sense of urgency in the air, as if something monumental is about to take place. Have you ever wondered what lies ahead? What if I told you that the signs of the arrival of Imam Mahdi are not just prophecies written in ancient books, but they are happening right before our eyes? How many of you have noticed the subtle changes in the world, things that may seem insignificant on the surface, but hold a deeper meaning? Could it be that the world is being prepared for something extraordinary, something that no one has truly prepared us for? The idea of Imam Mahdi's arrival has been deeply ingrained in Islamic tradition. For centuries, believers have awaited his coming, hoping for the return of justice and guidance to a world that has grown lost in confusion and darkness. But what if I told you that Imam Mahdi's arrival is not as far off as we have been led to believe? What if I told you that we are living in the time of his signs, that the world, in all its chaos and disarray, is being set up for his appearance? Many scholars have spoken of Imam Mahdi's arrival, and countless books and articles have been written about the signs of his coming. But there is something deeper, something hidden beneath the surface that many do not discuss. The truth is, the signs of Imam Mahdi's arrival are not just about major global events or wars. They are also about the subtle, almost invisible changes taking place within our hearts, within our societies, and within our very own homes. These signs are already here, and they are more evident than we may realize. Have you noticed how society has shifted in the last few decades? Have you felt a growing sense of confusion, a loss of purpose, and a distortion of values? The things that once held great importance, faith, family, community, are being replaced with a fixation on materialism, individualism, and fleeting pleasures. It's almost as if the moral compass of humanity is slowly being dismantled, and people are being distracted from the true purpose of life. This is no coincidence. These are not just random societal changes. They are part of the grand plan, the preparation for the arrival of Imam Mahdi. In the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, we are told that before Imam Mahdi comes, the world will experience a time of great trials and confusion, a time when truth will be distorted, when falsehood will be presented as truth, and when believers will struggle to hold on to their faith. We are witnessing these very signs right now, in our own time. Think about it. The rise of false ideologies, the breakdown of traditional values, the normalization of immorality, and the spread of misinformation. These are the symptoms of a world that is preparing itself for the final test. The signs of Imam Mahdi's arrival are not just external, they are internal as well. The battle is not just against the forces outside of us, but against the forces within us that seek to weaken our faith and distract us from our true purpose. The Prophet, peace be upon him, also warned us that before Imam Mahdi's arrival, there will be a period of intense trials, during which the faithful will be tested in unimaginable ways. The world will be full of confusion, and those who remain steadfast in their faith will be in the minority. But the Prophet also gave us a beacon of hope, a guiding light for those who seek to understand the signs of the times and prepare for what is to come. So, what are the signs of Imam Mahdi's arrival? How do we recognize them? And most importantly, how do we prepare ourselves for this momentous event? The first sign is the global spread of corruption and injustice. As the world becomes more interconnected, we see that oppression, exploitation, and injustice are more widespread than ever before. The rich continue to grow richer, while the poor are left to suffer. The powerful control the narrative, and the weak have little say in the matters that affect their lives. This imbalance, this corruption, is one of the clearest signs that we are living in the final stages before the arrival of Imam Mahdi. But Imam Mahdi's arrival will bring justice. He will restore balance to the world, and under his leadership, the oppressed will find justice, and the unjust will be held accountable. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said that Imam Mahdi will rule with fairness and equity, and his reign will bring an end to tyranny and corruption. His arrival will mark a time when the truth will shine brighter than ever before, and the followers of falsehood will be exposed. Another sign is the rise of confusion and division within the Muslim Ummah. Have you noticed how the unity of the Muslim community has been fractured? Have you seen how the differences between various sects and ideologies within Islam have grown wider and more pronounced? This division, this disunity, is another sign that we are approaching the time of Imam Mahdi's arrival. Imam Mahdi will unite the Muslim Ummah. Under his leadership, all divisions will be healed, and the Muslim community will stand as one, united in their devotion to Allah. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said that Imam Mahdi will be a man of great wisdom, and his leadership will bring the Muslim community together, restoring the unity that has been lost over time. Another important sign is the spread of materialism and the pursuit of worldly pleasures. The Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, warned that before the arrival of Imam Mahdi, people would be consumed by the love of this world, and they would lose sight of the true purpose of life. People would become so focused on accumulating wealth, pursuing fame, and seeking temporary pleasures that they would forget the ultimate goal, to seek the pleasure of Allah and prepare for the hereafter. We are seeing this sign unfold before us every day. The world is obsessed with material success, and many people have become slaves to their desires. But the arrival of Imam Mahdi will restore the true balance. He will remind humanity of the importance of spiritual values and the need to prioritize the hereafter over this fleeting world. Under his leadership, people will once again turn to Allah for guidance and seek to live righteous lives. The most important sign, however, is the rise of deception and the manipulation of truth. The Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, warned that the world would be full of deception before Imam Mahdi's arrival. People would be led astray by false teachings, and the truth would become difficult to discern. This is the time we are living in now. Misinformation, propaganda, and false narratives are spreading faster than ever before. Truth has been obscured, and lies have become so deeply embedded in society that it is difficult to separate fact from fiction. Imam Mahdi's arrival will bring an end to this deception. Under his rule, the truth will prevail, and falsehood will be eradicated. He will guide the world to the straight path, and his arrival will mark the end of the era of confusion and lies. But how can we prepare for the arrival of Imam Mahdi? The first step is to strengthen our faith. We must stay connected to Allah, seek His guidance, and prepare ourselves spiritually for the trials that lie ahead. The second step is to seek knowledge, understanding the signs of the times, and recognizing the deception that is all around us. The third step is to remain steadfast in our beliefs, no matter how difficult the journey may be. The Prophet, peace be upon him, taught us that in times of great trials, holding on to our faith will be like holding on to a burning coal, but those who remain firm will be rewarded in the hereafter. In the end, the arrival of Imam Mahdi is not just an event, it is a call to action. It is a reminder that we must stay vigilant, stay faithful, and stay true to our beliefs. The signs are all around us, and the time to prepare is now. The world may be full of confusion, but the truth will always prevail. And when Imam Mahdi arrives, he will lead us to the ultimate victory. Victory over deception, victory over tyranny, and victory over all that stands in the way of truth. So, the question is, are you ready? Are you prepared to face the trials that lie ahead? The time is now to awaken, to strengthen your faith, and to get ready for the most momentous event in history, the arrival of Imam Mahdi.